Over the course of her Hollywood career, Alyssa Milano has had her fair share of romance.
You're never going to get a chance at Alyssa Milano if you're not in a rock band, at a hot club, hockey stars, rock stars, TV stars, movie stars. No normal folks.
That would account for hookups and breakups with Kirk Cameron, Brian Bloom, Wayne McBean, Jason London, Greg Vaughn, and Brian Krause, not to mention her busted engagement to Scott Wolf.
Alyssa really likes to date musicians.
Like ex-husband St. John Tate.
I think she will find the man of her dreams because she's out there looking very hard all the time.
In late 2002, Alyssa seemed in sync with Justin Timberlake, for a while at least.
Alyssa and Justin broke up, and there were a lot of questions why they break up.
It didn't last because Justin Timberlake wanted to play the field, basically. He was not in the mood for a relationship, and when he saw that Alyssa Milano was, he backed away from it rather quickly.
In no time, Alyssa was back on the market.
Alyssa soon realized that Justin was going to go out with other women, and it was not a situation she liked. So she started flirting with Fred Durst, and Fred was thrilled.
Fred Durst gets a lot of action for a guy who doesn't seem like a charmer, to be honest. And yet he does well for himself. It's a bad lesson for young boys.
Both girls dated Fred Durst at a certain point. Honestly, it's not the kind of thing that, like, Alyssa and Britney even talk about.
In fact, Britney denied even dating the rocker.
Fred Durst may or may not have had something with Britney, depending on if you believe Fred or if you believe Britney. But there does seem to be a little overlapping between guys there with Alyssa and Britney.
If Alyssa and Durst did date, the romance didn't last long.
Guy number 3 for Charmed was this guy called Eric Dane. He was another actor. He came off this TV show called Gideon's Crossing and just landed a role, and they started hanging out, and they dated.
It's not surprising that Alyssa's dated 3 people from Charmed: Greg Vaughn, Brian Krause, and Eric Dane. You work together, and it's a situation where you wind up spending a lot of time together, and because of the hours you work, so it makes sense that she dates people that she works with.
In September 2003, Alyssa co-starred in the comedy Dickie Roberts, former child star. At the premiere, she hit the red carpet arm in arm with her Great Dane.
Alyssa clearly is into Eric Dane's looks. There's a girl who's gone and said numerous times in interviews that she loves sex. You know, she enjoys it, and you can almost just see it in her eye when she's with him. And they've been photographed a lot around town lately, and she seems really happy for now.
But the million-dollar question is whether this all-grown child star is ready to stroll down the aisle again.
I have this incredible ideal of what a marriage should be and what a relationship should be, which I think is good for me because I'm not going to settle for anything less than that at this point in my life, but also bad for me because I have this incredible ideal.
I think Alyssa Milano is going to go down in history as one of the most infamous female serial daters in Hollywood. And it's going to be really interesting to see if she can ever settle down, find one guy, start a family, because she just doesn't seem to have it in her DNA to be that kind of woman.
Candyman.